This is my new account, Cozy Club. Not long ago, this account was level 3, fresh off of Tutorial Island, and since then, I have been progressing through the game, leveling up my skills and unlocking new content, making money along the way, with the grand goal of acquiring RuneScape's most powerful staff, the Tumakan Shadow. In the last episode, I farmed the bots at the wilderness bosses, making an easy 100 mil profit and taking the bank value to over 500 mil. Which brings us to now, where I've sold off my entire bank and poured all of my money into the Zaryte Crossbow. The Zaryte Crossbow is now in my possession. 440 mil for this thing. We have a new goal, to complete Dragon Slayer 2. There's a few skill requirements that we need to get up, and by far the longest grind is going to be 68 mining. We have 8 levels to go. This is just one of those mountains that you have to go through. Unfortunately, there is no other way. You can only bypass one skill by quest XP, and I've chosen agility. That is 68 mining. Thank God that is over. Up next, we have everybody's favorite early game skill. 60 thieving, get me away from this place. That's 70 smithing. 50 construction. I now have all of the skill requirements to do Dragon Slayer 2. All we have left now is a few quests to complete and 200 quest points. That's a decent chunk of runecrafting XP. Dude, I have not had runecrafting XP since the beginning of this account. That is the Lunar Diplomacy completed. Now I have to do the Dream Mentor. There's no way I just did that. That's Edgar's Roost for 11,000 Herbor XP, the Dream Mentor, Ghost Ahoy, and the Tale of Two Cats. To round up to 200 quest points, I'm gonna be going for the Sins of the Father. But to do that, I have a bunch of pre-quests to do, and who'd have guessed, more skills to train. Membership is up, we bought ourselves a new bonds, 8 mil this time. The prices on these bonds swing so much every single time I buy membership. I went from 31 to 52 fletching just from these last 2 quests. Another 7,000 agility XP. Can also put these tomes into agility as well for a further 6,000 XP. A Taste of Hope and the Mighty Tome. These are all going into agility, of course. This is fucking awful, bro. No fucking way! It's 1 health, there's no way! Thank God that is over. Tome of Experience. This can go straight into agility for 15k, and then another one. And then another one. I think it's like 90,000 agility XP that I get just from that quest. We are 64 agility now. We still don't have 200 quest points, which we need to do Dragon Slayer 2, so I think it's time we take a trip to the desert. I've never done so many quests in a row in my life. This is a big one. The Tombs of Amaska are officially unlocked. For the last time I have to go through the Underground Pass, 200 quest points. We can now officially do Dragon Slayer 2. I can't remember the last time I did this many quests in like 2 days. It's actually insane how much I've done. This is your humble reminder to like the video. Beautiful. Just beautiful. And now that we have Dragon Slayer 2 completed, we now have access to Vorkath, which means it's time to grind. That's our first master that we just completed there. Yes! I love being spooned. Oh my. Raikesy. Oh, that makes me happy. There's no need to stay here for any longer than we need to. I was getting like 18 kills an hour, so I imagine that would have probably rounded down to about 15. So it would have probably taken me about 3.5 hours to get this if I were to just go dry. But luckily, that's not the case. We now have ourselves the best in slot range Avas. I've completed the quest and I've made the upgrade. It's time now to move on to the next moneymaker. And to do so, I need to get myself 70 agility. And you guys know me by now, I'm not much of a fan of running laps, which is why I'm going to utilize the achievement diaries. With every easy diary giving you a 2.5k XP lamp, medium is 7.5k, and a hard completion is for 15,000 experience. And all of these lamps can go towards agility. And for me, this is a much more enjoyable way of training the skill. How much information is this guy? I've literally been spacebarring now for a solid minute. What is this guy on about? We have full ghostly now. For 2 reasons. We get a 10,000 XP lamp, and I get 10 kudos when I show it to the guy in the museum. There we go. 153 kudos. I believe this is the last diary we're going to complete. And my God, I already know I'm not going to show half of it, but holy, this is taking longer than I thought it would. The final armor and the final lamp. Holy shit. I didn't manage to complete the medium for everything, but we do still have a lot of lamps. 21 lamps later. We're only 5k away from level 69. That got us 123,000 XP. I'm not even ashamed to admit it. We did some laps for the last level because I didn't want to go do Morning's End Part 2, which still wouldn't have been enough XP. Finally! Oh my god, how is agility so slow, dudes? 47,000 XP an hour. This is a level 70 agility course. I don't understand. If you haven't guessed it yet, the reason I needed 70 agility was to access the Zaryte and God Wars, meaning I can now kill all 4 of the bosses and receive the frozen key pieces, unlocking my next moneymaker. And yes, the pun was fully intended. My bank is relatively small right now, minus the gear that I have on. The bank is 37 mil. I'm going to sell everything that I'm not going to be using for next, and I'm going to invest all of that money into supplies. Depending on how much money I could get from selling off the bank, I was thinking about getting myself an Amulet of Anguish, but that is out of the question right now. It's way too much money, so this is going to do for now. I've got 1.6 mil cash left. I really can't spend any more just in case I do die. I'm gonna need this to get my gear back. Hopefully in these 400 brews we can get a drop, because boy do we need it. But first, it brings me great pleasure to tell you about today's video sponsor, BootDev. This fantastic service offers a variety of courses on back-end web development in Python and Go programming languages. The folks over at BootDev believe that the best way to learn code is to get your hands on and start writing a ton of it as soon as possible. And they do it in a very captivating way with an RPG game feel, with XP gains, level ups, achievements, quests, and even a global leaderboard. And they understand that not everybody has the means to pay for membership, which is why over at BootDev they've made all of the content free to read and watch in guest mode, with the paid membership unlocking the interactivity and the game that goes with it. And why would you want to learn how to code? Well, considering that the median salary for back-end development in 2023 in the US was over $100,000, I could probably think of a reason. As someone that has no previous experience with coding, I've spent some time playing through the free tutorial. And I'm definitely on a learning curve right now, but it feels really productive when you finally get the code right. So if you guys want to help support my channel and gain new skills in the process, then click the first link in the description and use my code Raikesy for 25% off on your first payment. That's 25% for your first month or year, depending on the subscription you choose. The first KC. Oh my god, I got 7 tasks for that. I'm close to completing the hard combat achievement just from that. Alright, 2KC. I'm not gonna lie, actually doesn't feel too bad at all. I was so worried that this was gonna be completely scuffed because of my defense level. I literally have 50,000 XP in defense, like, I should not be here. Good luck, good luck. I got another master task for next trio. The only trouble I'm having right now is the exponential rate that I'm getting through these brews. At the moment, I'm using about 10 brews per kill. Yes! I got it! I just did the most damage out of all of these guys. Zaryte Crossbow is pretty big.
Alright, we're getting a drop here. Thanks for the drop. Goddamn Onyx Bolt.
We're only 1 KC away from being officially halfway for a chance at receiving a unique drop. Also, if any of you guys would like to learn how to do small man necks, then feel free to join my Discord. The link can be found down below. The majority of the kills that I do in this video are with people from my community that had no previous experience, so we taught them the mechanics. So yeah, if you guys want to come and make some money and make some friends and are willing to learn, then feel free to come on through.
Oh shit, no wonder I haven't been able to attack because I didn't have my freaking bolts on.
No, bro. 42 kill count. This should have been the drop. It's okay, we'll get something. All of the pieces of Torva right now are stupidly expensive. Even the Torva helmet's about 270 mil. That in itself is insane.
No.
Oh, that's so sad. It's like 10 health.
We got this.
That
Wait,
sucks.
did we all die?
We only have 2 brews left. It is amazing how fast you get out here. We have currently done 69 KC. Luckily for me though, I've got a massive 1 mil cash stack, and I do have all of the loot from all of the kills I've done so far, so I'm gonna have to sell all of that off and restock on brews. 94 range. All from next. That's an entire range level here. I'm getting 60k XP an hour. We've been doing this now for 5 hours, so at this rate, we're probably going to do this to 99. Who knows? Oh my days. I've just sold off a bunch of potions and a bunch of bits and bobs here. Try and raise some funds to go back to Nex, because we are severely down right now. This isn't what I wanted to do, but we are selling off all of the loot that we've had from Nex so far. This hopefully is going to be enough to secure us a drop or two. And if not, well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. The 100th KC, triple digits, and still no drops. No way. In my name! 108 KC, the first time I see it's in my name. Was I even MVP? I was an MVP. Finally. I was not expecting that at all. Holy shit. And do you guys want to know what the best part is?
I wasn't there.
Why weren't you there, dude? What were you doing?
Eating Chinese.
I'm stunned. I knew we were going to get something. I really didn't think it was going to be me that got the drop, though. 150 mil. The new personal record for the biggest drop that I've received on this account. We thought we'd be nice, and we're splitting this guy as well, who was just sat outside for those 2 kills. But he's been with us for 20 hours now, so it would be really fucked up if we didn't give this guy a split. With this money, there's only one thing I'm looking to do, and that's to buy myself an Anguish. Yes. Yes! Let's fucking go!
Oh my god.
Oh, that's
Dude,
so
that was
beautiful.
My name too? No,
Dude.
Bro, it's a trio as well.
The Torva plate body, it's 400 mil. That is a lot of money we're about to receive from that, and I am in desperate need of it. We need to make some upgrades. 406 million GP. So that means that we get 135 mil each. To save myself having to re-KC it next, I've got the 2 other people split here, and this is my split. With this money, I am going to be buying my account some Missouri. There is the final split. And then, of course, for myself, my split. And the only sad part about this is that I'm no longer gonna be in all purple. This Missouri armor has more damage and range strength, but it doesn't have the defense, and it doesn't have the prayer bonus.
I recoiled myself, almost recoiled myself to death. Yeah, I went from full keep full.
No way!
No shot!
Let's fucking go! Zaryte Van Braces tonight, in my name. Torva plate body and Torva plate legs. This is why Nex is so OP. I am gonna be buying myself the Missouri mask for 7.8 mil off of my main account. With using the Missouri mask, I am gonna get myself +2 range strength and quite a bit of range accuracy as well. Something that's really nice about those Torva legs that we just got is I actually went to Donphady's Iron Man, and he now has the best in slot melee legs, which is kind of huge. 64 mil split, 103 mil cash now. I don't really have any gear upgrades from this point. This is my final form. This morning, I had to salvage my bank to buy 500 brews. And now, a few hours later, we're sat with over 100 mil cash stack. This is the beauty of Nex. I definitely feel like I'm doing more damage, by the way. Holy crap. My accuracy is just skyrocketed with this gear. Let's go. Another pair of Torva legs. 4-man Torva plate legs. 148 KC, and that is the 4th drop that we've had. We are now officially over the drop rate by like 20 KC. 78 mil. So nice. We now have 182 mil cash. Pretty big. 95 range. We've gained 3 range levels from just killing this boss. It's a solid 60k XP an hour. And considering I've been here now for 151 kills. That's a lot of hours. It's currently the day before Leagues, and you guys are going to see this clip way after Leagues. Because I'm going to be playing for the next 2 weeks or so, I want to be productive on this account while I'm playing. So what I'm going to do is buy myself some melee gear, and I'm going to plop this account at the Sand Crabs. This is one of the main reasons why this account is going to stay a 45 defense Zerker, because my best in slot melee armor is full Inquisitor, and I love the way this armor looks. The only things left to do is grab a Fire Cape quickly and a Rune Defender. How many tasks? Oh, just 2? Alright, there we go. There's our Fire Cape. And here are the starting stats pre-Leagues. I've been here for quite some time, not as long as I'd like to admittedly, but I have managed to get my stats relatively high now. 94 strength, 80 attack. We are looking superb. It's crazy just how fast you can make money doing small man necks. Even as a 43 defense account, with learners, you can still make an insane amount of money. In total, I managed to make over 300 mil in the 150 KC I did with a Zaryte Crossbow, bringing the bank's total to a staggering 830 mil. They've both stopped. Is it a sign? Oh, it is purple! First purple for this man.